Right, another topic. Liverpool being exposed for the shit football they play.
I mean,
I think they're just tired. In all honesty.
No, I'm not having that.
No, that's
Fuck
bollocks.
That's bollocks, mate.
Liverpool, the professional footballers, mate. This is another thing, actually. I want to talk about something else as well. Professional footballers, right?
You change subjects so quickly.
Well, because it's reminding me. It's Liverpool's style of play is basic, because I watched their game against Watford. Watford were all over them. I think they had, I was like 30 minutes in, they had one shot, and that was by Robertson, and that was just spooned.
yeah.
They were. You look at Watford. They're what? They're near bottom of the league. They're down there.
Not
like
far,
the
yeah.
19th for the moment.
Yeah, 19th. They're down there with the Norwich and the fucking. Who else is down there? Oh, Norwich are dead.
Bournemouth?
Sorry.
Bournemouth, yeah, says all. But if a team that are 19th and barely won in the last couple of 2 months, they've barely scraped points. You're getting. It's not even like a lucky like 1-0 scrappy win. It's a 3-0
Batter him.
batter him. Like the first goal, the first goal was a throw in. As he threw it in, it literally just. I think it was Troy Deeney took a touch, smashed it into the middle, and Sarr tapped it in.
Again, that's just
Easily
like,
could have been stopped if you just fucking stopped the throw in.
again, it's like people are stupid and don't realise that obviously you can't get offside through like a sort of throw in. They just like
Yeah.
they command
It's
like fully.
2020 and they still think that, oh no, he's offside. Yeah, it's a throw, mate.
No, VAR was going to save us again. No, have a laugh. No,
The second goal.
What
was
is this? It's just fans that are saying that.
no
That was
obviously where
Liverpool fans are getting.
obviously where everyone obviously says that sort of like Liverpool or like the VAR gods. It's like they're all on their way. But
I don't understand how Liverpool
How
fans
can
are
you
getting
not know
so
that? How can you not know
salty.
that?
You lost the game 3-0, fair enough. You're not going to do the invincible. Maybe give it another fucking couple of years. You might do it. Arsenal's only claim to fame.
I'm not, man. I'm not. I don't give a fuck, mate. I'll be pissed as fuck about it. I'm happy that they ain't got it and we still have. Fuck them.
I mean, I would as well, to be fair. If I had an invincible and a team was going to take it,
Yeah, mate. We've got a gold Premier League trophy. No one else has got it. Let us have it. We're having a shit season. Just let us fucking have it, you cunts.
Thing is, though,
You had the Champions League last year. You got a Premier League this year. Just let us have the gold trophy.
it's Liverpool fans. They won't let everyone have anything.
again,
No,
I
man,
feel like
Liverpool
they are already clapping back at that anyway. Obviously, like we're. I think what was it after the game yesterday? They've technically won sort of
They
more
got
games.
three. Yeah, they've won. They're level with Arsenal's invincible.
Points
They're level. No, level with wins.
Oh, wins.
Yeah,
9
I think-
games. I mean,
No, so I think they're one ahead. So I think they're
yeah, one ahead
27
now because obviously they won the last game. So they're more wins ahead of you.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are claiming that this Liverpool team is more superior than the Arsenal one, and you
No,
can
I
look
don't
at it
think
and you
it
can
is.
argue. You can argue the case.
can argue the case,
Liverpool
yeah.
have won. How many have they drawn any games this season?
From one.
Drawn one.
But Man United, wasn't
Yeah.
I think it's Man United. They've won them all, and they've lost to Watford.
Yeah.
I mean, you had 13
Shitloads of
draws.
draws.
Yeah, you had a shitload of draws. So they're going to make that claim that,
12,
Liverpool,
Yeah, 12 draws,
Arsenal
yeah.
scapegoated it. They did the Invincibles in the Premier League, but obviously you went out in every other cup, didn't you? You went out in the FA, you went out in the Carling, went out in the Champions
Chelsea
League.
knocked us out in the FA.
You
or
lost the
League
final
Cup.
to Barca of the Champions
That was
League.
2006.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the Invincible?
No, 2006.
Oh, fuck.
2004 that was.
So what happened in that league then?
Chelsea might not. No, Chelsea it knocked us out of one of the competitions. It might have even been Champions League. I'm not sure. Chelsea knocked us out of something.
I'm pretty sure the FA Cup.
So, well,
Might have been FA
yeah, I think you only did win the league that year, didn't you? That was literally
Yeah, we
all
just
you
won the league. Yeah.
And then next year, did you retain the league? I think you did you? You lost it.
No, we didn't.
I think that was United who won that.
Yeah.
We haven't won the league since then. I think. 02-03 win it.
No, yeah, shit, yeah. I think did Chelsea win it? No, that was
04 05, yeah.
Oh no, 04
no.
05.
So
Our last league was the Invincibles.
That was in. It must have think it was United then you because you won in 06 one. It was Jose.
05.
05.
So yeah, it would have been season after.
It would have been the season
yeah.
after. Yes, so it must have been United then. Obviously Jose. But there was Liverpool fans are trying to grabbing straws here. Obviously they lost and they're like, oh no, we've got more wins though. Doesn't matter. They went undefeated. Like I'm a Spurs fan. And I think that is impressive. Going a whole season without losing. I mean, Celtic.
It's more impressive to go an entire season undefeated in the
Leave
Premier
Big
League
Brendan
than it
alone,
is
he's
to
perfect.
get
Brendan.
Brendan.
I think it's more impressive to go a whole season undefeated than it is to get the highest points total. Personally,
To be honest,
I know I'm biased coming from an Arsenal fan, but
you
can be a superior team and steamroll everyone, but to not lose a single game for the entire season is ridiculous.
That's just like the fucking commitment and the fucking mentality of that team must have been unreal.
It's weird. So it does sort of show more so like. Obviously, I feel like that Invincible season it probably shows more so like the defence is better off. Like obviously, it's sort of Man City's points record. It's obviously just a case of they're literally like front 4 or 5 players last season.
Yeah, I think with your one, it's more Arsenal one's more the defence that kind of held out.
But Liverpool could now still get the highest points total, couldn't they? And
They can easily. They can
still
easily
do
do
it.
it.
They're probably on track to do it.
I think they can literally drop 9 points and still get to 100. I think, but
What did Man City get? Just over 100, or was it?
They got 105, didn't they?
No, wasn't that
well,
high?
they got 100 dead on in 18.
No, when they topped Liverpool for the league. What did they get there?
101?
2?
Was it 100? Really?
It was over 100, yeah.
What was that last season?
The second league title under
Yeah,
Pep,
last
wasn't
season,
it?
yeah. Second league title, yeah.
I don't know what the points title was, to be fair. Then.
It was just over
Something
100.
stupid.
But yeah, Liverpool probably, as long as they don't have some massive decline, but the last 3 or 4 games have not looked great.
No, the last 3 results have been the.
They only just beat Bournemouth yesterday.
2-1 win over Bournemouth. There was the 3-0 loss to Watford. There was the
1-0 loss to
1-0 loss to Atletico Madrid, and then there was the 3-2 win over West Ham, which they should have lost. West Ham fucking caved.
And then they were 1-0 down
Wankers.
against Bournemouth. Yeah, you did cave. And you're 1-0 down against. They were 1-0
down against Bournemouth after 9 minutes.
And
Still down
they
against
did
West
look
Ham,
like
to be
they're
fair,
playing.
yeah.
So that's-
But Bournemouth gifted them the game, by the
Yeah,
way.
so that's
Absolutely
what
gifted it to them.
2 wins out of 4.
We sound so bitter.
Well, no, it's not bitter. We're just going over facts.
I mean,
Yeah,
we're technically 2 wins out of 5.
They aren't playing the best football for a team that are at the top of the Premier League.
Yeah, for the likes of their players, they're not playing. They're winning games, scraping them, but it should be better football from them.
They were playing better football last year, but not getting the same results.
No. Well, I saw a thing as well. It was a compilation on Twitter. It made me laugh, and it was a load of Liverpool fans like tweeting like the FA like why Van Dijk didn't get the Ballon d'Or. And then it was just like a 2-minute clip of like Van Dijk giving possession away and just losing passes, losing tackles. I was sitting there going, if that's fucking amazing. I love that kind of shit. This the level of pettiness from some people is unreal.
Liverpool fan, mate, I'd never realised, not really being an avid Twitter user until recently I tried to use
Welcome to the
Twitter.
fun.
Oh my god, it's fucking cancer, mate.
You could
It's the
literally
fucking worst of fans on there. But obviously, I don't interact with that many. But the most interaction I get is from Spurs fans because obviously I'm an Arsenal fan,
Yeah.
and it is just the levels of just knobbishness. The biggest argument going amongst them is that I've never met a Spurs fan in my life that's willing to admit that Kane isn't the best striker in the league ever.
Oh,
Good
Harry.
start.
Brilliant.
Kept your phone, mate. You've also smashed that. Your welcome's in it.
your mum.
Yeah, and all it is people saying, how do people think Aubameyang's better than Kane? Every Spurs fan, how do people think Aubameyang's better than Kane?
He's a poor man, like that.
But it's so frustrating because then all they do is just upload clips of Kane scoring a goal to prove their point.
I'm like,
Kane's
got a
not
lot-
tapping,
People,
He's got a lot of-
people literally like the amount of
tapping
Spurs.
merchant.
There was a Spurs fan yesterday going, I can't believe people think Lacazette's like better than Kane. He's such a tapping merchant. I was like, looked at Kane's all Kane's goals this season. I was like, I only think one of them's come from outside the area.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's such a tapping merchant. I was like, he just got
that's
a
his game,
bicycle
though.
That's-
kick in the fucking Europa League.
Aubameyang, not like that, mate.
Yeah, I know. That's what we're talking about. Aubameyang.
No, but you just said.
it's Lacazette.
Huh? Oh, did I?
Thank
Yeah.
you, Joff.
Oh,
Yes.
my bad. Yeah, Aubameyang. So yeah, he's just got a bicycle kick in the fucking Europa League.
He
It was
did
like
also-
tapping merchant. I'm
But
like,
he did also miss that very, very crucial chance right at the end of it.
yeah, and
Yeah,
What's
you're
up?
allowed to
Kane's
miss a chance
never.
every
Kane's
now
yeah,
and
that's what I'm
then.
saying. Kane's never missed an opportunity.
Oh, he has, yeah.
He missed
definitely.
bare.
World
And he
Cup
takes
semi-final.
all your penalties as well. Lacazette don't take.
I
our
mean,
penalties usually.
if you can look at the penalty
Aubameyang,
shootout
fucking
against Norwich, you can see why he takes the penalties because
Yeah.
they're fucking woeful.
So
I went to that
bad.
game. I was sitting in the stands, and I turned to my dad and I went, "Oh, fucking hell, it's Tim Krul."
How does I come see you too,
fucking
then?
you get
He
flashbacks.
always,
of fucking,
he always pulls on off against you.
And I
doesn't
look at it and I think to myself, he's gonna fucking do us. He's gonna fucking do us. And then Eric Lamela, what the? It's just stress of
The thing is,
sitting there
when
in
you-
person and watching your team not score a simple fucking penalty.
he? When I look at Spurs and you
It's
take
depressing.
out Kane and you take out Son.
And Lloris and Toby with nothing.
I'm not going to take a million players out, but if you just take out Son and Kane from your attacking lineup, and it's just you don't.
Who do we have?
You're totally void of ideas going forward. You take those
We're
two players
playing-
out, but then if you take out Son and leave in Kane, you still look void of ideas. Son is like your driving force for your whole attack.
Pretty
Yeah,
much,
Son's the kind of he's
Kane
the
will
one
score
who-
your goals, or he will get goals, but
Son's the one who builds them. He's,
he builds
blazes
Yeah,
them
all
up.
the momentum going
Yeah, so
forward.
Son does both, and then
Moura can do that job, but he's just too inconsistent with it. He doesn't score enough.
He's inconsistent with it, and he's hit or miss because he'll be very selfish and just keep running, or he'll just lay the ball off. Lo Celso, he's fucking dog's bollocks when it comes to winning the ball back.
people are saying
He's
different
done wonders in that midfield winning the ball back, but
no,
It's
he wins
just
the ball back and drives to be fair,
inconsistency.
which is good to be fair. It's just like
well, he gets the ball and he just runs with it, and he's just gone. He's quite fast for a
Spurs
for what he
Spurs
is.
players that I like Ndombele. I think he's got.
Oh, dear, that's the one I
Don't.
want to talk about.
Don't.
Oh, fuck me. Him.
He's dropped off. He's dropped off a little bit.
He's a fat bastard.
got a little bit chunky.
I've got more fucking fitness than him. He barely played fucking 15. He played 20 minutes.
Before he got injured, he was class.
Yeah, he had 2 good games. He scored his debut, and then like 4 games he played well, and then all of a sudden he just put the fucking pounds on.
Yeah.
My guy's not adjusted to the
Get
English
in my
cuisine.
belly.
Joe
Practically, he's a fat fucking bastard now.
Joe else looks chunky as well.
Me.
Igalo. Can't just coming to United. He looks like he's he
does,
looks
yeah,
surgery.
right.
He's
He's
weird.
been to China, mate.
Playing
He's
in
got
China
all
and
you
It's the
can
Man
eat,
United
mate.
effect, mate. It's
Yeah,
the Man
mate,
United
he's-
effect.
Been eating all the cats.
Do you know what United have done? They've tried to do a massive rebuild, realised that they shouldn't have got rid of Lukaku and gone, oh shit.
When you
Let's sign someone like Lukaku. And they've just signed Lukaku 2.0.
It's a poor man's Lukaku.
Mum, we have Lukaku. No, we've got Lukaku at home.
That's literally what they've done. They got rid of Lukaku and went, oh, we don't have Lukaku anymore. No, you sold him, you cunts. Oh. Well, we can't get him back, so let's just get Igalo from
I
fucking
know,
China.
let's get Sanchez back. Nope.
He's like, no. He's sitting there, his phone rings like a fucking Ollie Golshaw. He's like, nah, not today.
Yeah, Ollie Golshaw.
Ollie Golshaw, mate.
Ollie Golshaw, what a lad.
He's a don. But no, yeah, on Dombele, like when we signed him, I think he had 1 good season at Lyon, or whatever, and he did. Obviously, he was a baller, mate. He ran the midfield, done bits. Come to us, obviously 62 million. I think it's the same kind of thing with. Was it 72? No,
68 or
8 might have been. Yeah, you're right. I think it was 72 million euros or something. And when we signed him, I was a bit half questioning it because I thought we'd have done the same thing Arsenal did and signed Pepe. 1 good season, you jump at it. But no, he's a great player. He's what our midfield needs. He's like the better version of Moussa Dembele. You all right, mate? Fucking hell. But then I just don't understand how his fitness is so shot. Like, even I think he came to Jose he went to Jose 1 game. He's like, no, I can't play. I can't play because his fitness is just like, no, I
I've done
can't.
the good.
It's like, you professional footballer, you're getting paid mad money. You're like state-of-the-art training facilities.
You
and
train 4 days a week.
train 4 days a week, but yet you can't play because your little Buddha
to the
belly's
good
just not giving it today.
If I was Mourinho, I'd be fuming at him.
Must have been. Like, obviously, Mourinho did the signing, Poch signed him. So Poch knew what he was looking into him, and he obviously that's what he wanted.
Yeah, obviously.
And Jose gets him and he's like, hold on a minute, we've signed you for a lot of money and you can't run. What?
Yeah, what was it like? I remember like. Was it?
No, shit.
So it was like Jose's like interview like recently where he was like he wants like he sort of named about 5-6 players that he sort of wants to keep and then the rest he was like nah, they're gone. Basically.
Yeah, I honestly don't blame him.
I had to move my bit closer.
Yeah.
I think
He's sort of
one
like-
person who, I think 2 months ago you said to me that my opinion would have changed would be Eric Dyer. He was fucking woeful. Barely got game time and obviously you see why. Put him fucking back at centre back. He's not doing too bad. He's more solid.
Yeah, but
For me,
this is my problem with
he's a
centre back.
centre back.
This is my
Yeah, his style of play.
this is my problem with people like that, and then also Mourinho being bundled in with this. It's that defensive players will always look better when you're playing more defensive football. Attacking players will always look better when you're playing more attacking football. It's part and parcel of the game. Mourinho's come in. You guys are playing shit
Pop
going
the bus,
forward,
yeah.
but you're defending more. So your defenders are going to have more time on the ball, more opportunities to prove themselves, and they're going to look better. The fact of the matter is, Eric Dyer is not good enough for a top 4 side, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
He's not.
If he's playing second fiddle to somebody, then fair enough.
If he's
but
a backup, then yeah. But
Yeah.
we got the likes of Tanguy, who's obviously younger, and he's probably
what's his name?
Tanguy, centre back, mate. Young centre back.
No, I'm trying to think. Was he a centre? I thought he was a.
No,
left back.
he can play there.
Tungai. Is it
Oh,
Tungai, yeah. We play him there because obviously Ben Davis was fucked and we sent low.
Oh, but he's actually
Rose
centre
out.
back.
He's only
Yeah.
a centre back. He's centre.
Oh,
centre
I thought it was a left back.
Well, no, I think we play him there because obviously Jan's old, so he can't do much running, and Ben Davis was injured.
Mate, tell that to fucking Arsenal playing fucking Socrates at right back.
Ballsy
It
move,
worked.
Do you know
mate.
what's even worse,
It worked.
mate?
Big
It
dick
worked.
energy.
Yeah, but you say it worked. We played shocking against West Ham. Like we were fortunate to take 3 points.
Do you know what I
They
think
should
it
beat
is? I
Portsmouth.
think it's because with
Yeah, mate. And for the first 10 minutes, they battered us.
I know.
they had more stats, mate. They were walking over you.
First 10 minutes, they were battering us. And then, I don't know why we do this thing where we let teams batter us for like 25 minutes, and then we're like, I will start passing the ball now.
Batter, innit, you know?
Just do that from the start of the game.
I think with Spurs is why we played him at obviously fullback is because we do it with every centre back. Damn it, Sanchez has been there, Vertonghen, Toby's played right back once. We just rotate, mate. You know, it's batter, innit?
This
Sissoko's played there once, yeah.
Yeah, so I played right back. Remember that?
This would
Fucking
be,
hell. Eric Dyer played there. Fucking hell.
this will be a good to get your opinion on. Having sacked Poch and brought in Mourinho, and you've had plenty of time now. What is your opinion on the situation, and what do you think of Mourinho in comparison to Poch?
When Mourinho first came, I said to everyone that I'm not going to have an opinion on him just yet. I'm going to wait and see how it goes, and give him to the end of the season. Give it gigs the end of the season.
Give it gigs the end of the season.
And then I'm going to make an assumption on it. Then I'll kind of pay more attention. I've kept attention on it. I've kept tabs on his style of football.
So if I'm asking you now what your opinion on him is...
It's questionable. It is questionable. I went to the Leverkusen game. I went to the City game. I've been to the Norwich game. And I went to the Wolves game.
Leverkusen?
Leipzig. Fucking that's what it was. So I went to them 4 games and we won 1.
Oof.
Beat City. Great game. Lost to Wolves, lost to Norwich on penalties, lost to Leipzig.
Is that not Mourinho all over though? A little bit,
like winning especially the big games, losing the shit ones.
Yeah, winning. He ups his game, ups the levels against all the big teams.
The one thing that I find annoying with the way Spurs are playing at the moment is there's a lot of
it's pretty much that unless he is playing Chelsea. But
all the passing and build up play takes too long.
What you lot?
They're passing around the back, because obviously we're playing more defensive as you said, player style of football. Obviously Jose, what he does. All we're doing is I was sitting there and it was just annoying me. We were passing centre back, passing to Winks, pass back to centre back pass to the other centre back, pass to the full back, or we'd make a little run, turn back and go, fuck, can't go that way, pass back, pass across the other side, try the other side, didn't work.
That was us against Olympiacos.
It literally was just back and forth between sides. You make the 1 or 2 runs, I think Lo Celso must have got pissed off because he got the ball once or twice and he just fucking run down the middle.
Am I a joke to you? Like,
yeah, pass to me, no, am I a joke to you?
I just don't understand what Levy's thinking was. We've not done that well. We're only 12 games into the season. Sack Poch, who's literally taken us from fucking, not obscurity, but taking us from barely getting into top 4, like lingering around mid-table,
to Champions League
consistent
regulars.
Champions League regulars, Champions League final, undefeated at home for an entire season, at not even their actual home.
And we're undefeated at White Lane the last season we're there, and at Wembley we did fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. What he did and the team that he did, what he brought into that Tottenham team was incredible. You won't get a better manager at Spurs now, I reckon, for a decade.
Yeah.
And it depends on the people you ask, but to be fair to Spurs fans, a lot of you have actually been fairly patient with Mourinho. But I'd be ripping my fucking hair out if I was a Spurs fan now with him in charge, because I don't get where it's going with him. At least with Poch, you had an idea, like. If he got the team turned back around and he got a little bit of investment in the summer, you could see where he was going with it. He was trying to get regular top 4, get good attacking play, possession, build up, all that. With Mourinho, it's like you said, it's a lot of sideways and a lot of nothing. I don't get me wrong, you are missing Kane, you are missing Son. Fair enough. Like when they come back, you'll probably have a bit of a resurgence.
You should be able to adapt.
But it would be what it always is under Mourinho. It's a resurgence. He comes in, he adds he gets a bit of a spark in the team. It goes well for a little while, and then it all goes. Always happens with him, and the same thing's going to happen with you lot. You'll end up sacking him.
Retire by like.
No, he won't retire. He won't retire. He'll go back to like Porto or somewhere.
He's
and shit leagues.
This is what I said in that chat football Facebook group. I was like, this is his last what you'd call big club.
Yeah.
And that'll be it.
People got annoyed by that comment as well.
Well, I said that.
Yeah, because obviously you had to rephrase it and say that's why you said big.
Yeah, that's why I put it. Because someone was like, I wouldn't really call it a big job. I was like, that's why I said big job.
I say,
Spurs are a big. They are. You have to say they're a big club now, given that they made Champions League final last year and they've been a regular top 4 contenders, regular top 4 team for 4 seasons now, maybe.
I say
3-4 seasons.
I can see what will happen.
You can't say they're not a big club because they've got lots of money, big stadium, big fan base,
massive.
They've done
top range sports facility.
They've made themselves known in Europe. Like they are a big club. They're not the biggest club. They're still
up there.
Yeah, you're still one of the smaller clubs in terms of top European football, but you are one of them.
Making a name, obviously. But what I can see us doing, we'll give Jose till the end of the season, and then obviously back him with Levy. I hope he backs him because Levy's a fucking tight cunt. Hopefully he backs him, gives him obviously the what.
It's weird though. Obviously,
he's the wrong manager to back though.
I feel like Levy done alright. Like I'm like obviously like sort of summer. He actually put like some fair bit of money in it. Actually looked like he was going somewhere. But obviously,
we signed.
Look at all the money he wasted at United though.
Yeah.
And Solskjaer's coming and they were just basically back where they started after he had that shit. So yes, he finished second with them. Then after that, it all just, again, like Mourinho does, went downhill.
Underrated achievement.
And then now he had all these fucking super expensive players everywhere, a bunch of bang average players that he'd signed for some fucking odd reason. And then Solskjaer had to come in, pick up the pieces, have all the fans abusing him for the bang average performances and results. And it's only just now, from January till now, they've actually started to look like a half decent side.
I think their percentage win ratio was like 23%. when they
Yeah.
checked Solskjaer's. I was like, that's fucking.
Yeah, it was
poor.
really bad. Yeah.
A lot of people have compared Man United's downfall to Leeds United, but I think
it's
Leeds
not
was
the same
massive.
level.
Leeds is much worse.
Leeds
Not
are
the
like
same.
the league down, mate, and they're going to sit there for a while.
Leeds were on top of the
It's weird
world,
though,
and
like,
they
I
just
thought they are-
fucking
Yeah, it's weird.
dwindled.
Obviously, if you
Like
turn back
Nottingham
around
Forest
again,
as well, and they won.
You're
the
not
80s,
for us were
weren't they?
European champions in the 70s.
Do you know who
80s.
won?
80s.
It was, I think it was not 79 and 80. But do you
Yeah.
know who won the Ballon d'Or them 2 years?
Who?
Have a guess.
I don't know.
Someone's going to have a guess.
My football knowledge don't go back that far.
no, I've probably seen
Giles
it.
probably more likely to know than anyone else.
Wasn't it?
79, 80.
No, 79 and 80, he won them both. And I had to look into this because I knew he won one of them, didn't know he won it twice.
O'Neill,
what-
wasn't it?
O'Neill, no. It
What
was English,
nation?
played for Hamburg.
Oh,
English paper
Kevin
Hamburg.
Keegan.
Kevin Keegan.
Really?
He won it back to back in the same
Mad.
year that Nottingham Forest won it. But he had no affiliation with Nottingham Forest at all. I think
Wow.
his team lost in the final to Nottingham Forest one year, and he went on to win the Ballon d'Or.
Black Winter
Kevin
Bell,
fucking Keegan has won Ballon d'Or twice.
I would love it.
love it.
Love it if we beat them. That's the only reason. Like double Ballon d'Or winner. Love it if we beat them. That's all I can.
Another one as well. Only one club has had 3 players nominated in the first, second, and third position twice. Only one club.
Real
Do you know?
Madrid.
Yeah,
No,
true.
not Real Madrid. Do you know what club it is? I can list you the 2 players that were nominated for the Ballon d'Or as well.
Is it recently?
No, not recently.
How
This
long
was years
ago?
ago,
How
years
long?
ago.
How long are we talking?
How long ago are we talking?
80s, from maybe 85, or
One club that got all 3 players from their club.
what? First, second, and third. It weren't Barcelona.
Aston
It
Villa,
weren't
let's go.
Real Madrid.
Well,
And
Ajax.
it was not Liverpool.
Ajax.
Not Ajax. They were close. They had 2.
Aston Villa, probably.
No, nice and
Banner.
Villa. I did say that.
Big banner.
80s. Who's picking 80s?
Ruud Gullit won it once, and he was the player. And I think the year after, or the year before, was Marco van Basten.
Is it a French team?
Nope.
Or a Dutch team then?
Nope. It was AC Milan.
Oh.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was the year they're just pure dominance. And it was, I think, did Van Basten win it twice, or did Gullit win it once? All I know, yeah, it was one or the other. So I know it was Van
feel like
Basten,
Gullit's got
Gullit,
one.
and Baresi, the centre back. And
Yeah.
then the other year it was Van Basten, Gullit, and Rygaard.
AC Milan have actually had some filthy teams over the years.
Mate, fucking
Filthy
Fida,
teams.
Nesta,
Mate,
Nesta, Maldini,
Unreal.
Kaka,
That
Sedoff. Mate,
What
they're
was it?
fucking ballers. And
Was it
look
that
at
05 a final loss to that sort of that Liverpool, that squad that sort of they put out was like
it was filthy.
They should have won
Did they
together.
Melito? No, he played for Inter, didn't he? He played for Inter Milan. But no, yeah, you look back at like the previous teams that won the Champions League and like the Ballon d'Or. The list is stupid. Aston Villa, there's a couple of fucking, the Ukrainian teams won it once. One team that won it has folded. I mean, they don't exist anymore.
Going back to Mourinho.
Back to business.
Yeah, so we just went a little bit off topic. Going back to Mourinho, yeah.
Cheeky Ballon d'Or.
Do you think he's going to have any long-term success at Tottenham?
I think he'll this season.
Is he going to
obviously-
win you any silverware in the next 2
I
years?
say next season, yes.
a
You
Carabao Cup,
see,
that's it.
yeah.
Take
Do
it.
you reckon it's going to be anything big?
He usually wins like once.
He wins one trophy.
They win some
per
money,
one
they
season.
get some
season,
trophy,
right?
yeah, that's a bit.
He ain't winning fuck all this year.
Nah, this season's fuck all nothing. We're out of everything. Unless we pull off a
Are
fucking
you in-
mad one in the
in-
Champions League.
Are you in? Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean,
you
like when it's given
FA
like a full
Cup, we're at
season.
Norwich. Carabao Cup's done. League, we ain't going to
went
win.
to Colchester. No,
Colchester, yeah, lost Colchester. Was that
When-
on penalties? I fucking think so.
Yeah, it was, man.
When
You
he's
did
given
that.
like a full season, he usually wins something.
I say next season, I hope with a fucking passion that we win the FA Cup. I'll take that. Carabao Cup is they're going to rename that apparently to the British Cup, which is bollocks. But
Well, that's not
Or
bad.
they're just going to
That's
scrap
alright.
it
yeah,
or
they-
something.
no,
That's calm
no,
to
they're not
do,
going to
yeah.
scrap it.
That's-
Off.
I don't mind them right now, but it just
They won't do it because obviously
there's no sponsorship there if they
yeah,
just call it
exactly.
British.
It was the Carling Cup. Now it's the Carabao Cup. They'll get
It's
enough
the
sponsoring.
League Cup. People just call it
It's
the
the
League Cup.
Yeah, I expect the League Cup minimum from Jose next season. If he's backed with transfers, which I fucking hope he is. and If he doesn't, then we'll be in problems.
I don't see it. I reckon this is the beginning of the end for him. This is the like I said, last big club. I reckon he doesn't win any trophies with you lot, and I reckon he flops. He gets backed in the summer. I reckon £100 million worth of signings potentially.
I saw
So 2 to 3 big players.
The thing is, the only issue with that is obviously where we've got a massive like sort of I guess like summer of like sort of our Euros football and shit. Like I feel like you're gonna get so many random players who get signed for like bare because they do like one good game or something, and you're gonna like.
I hate them impulse buys. They're the worst ones where teams buy into this kind of shit. That, he's had one good season.
Well, you
Well,
said,
probably
like
right.
you said, but it's the same thing about Pepe, isn't it?
Yeah, big up Renato
Yeah.
Sanchez and that, but yeah,
Yeah, Renato Sanchez. Yeah,
Well, he didn't have a good season. Dortmund just bought him for the sake of buying him.
Bayern did, yeah,
we did that with
I said Dortmund.
yeah, but Bayern bought him.
Bayern.
Bayern Munich
Sanchez,
bought
yeah.
him.
And then Swansea somehow got him
Yeah.
on loan that year.
Oh, I know you're like, yeah.
He got the guy with the long dreads, isn't he?
Fucking Swansea.
Yeah, he was on loan to Swansea. He was like that year on FIFA. He was
Oh,
like
you're talking about.
Renato Sanchez.
Yeah.
He's at fucking. You know what club is it now? I know what club he's at.
He's still at
Lille,
Bayern, isn't he?
yeah.
No, he's not a Bayern. He's
Didn't
been
they loan him
sold.
out?
He's at
been
Lille, isn't he?
sold.
He's at Lille.
He's at Lille.
Yeah.
Is he on loan to them?
Nope, he's
No.
been sold.
Wow.
They bought him.
Yeah, but to be fair, though, it's not like ain't a shit's club anymore to go to Lille. Like,
Yes, it is.
Nah, it's not.
Name me
mate.
one good factor about Lille.
If Lille turn around to you tomorrow and said they'd give you €20,000 a week to go play for them, you turn them down. You
Well,
turn
of
it
course
down.
I fucking would. But if you're sitting at a Premier League club or you sit there like Bayern Munich and they're like, oh, we've got an offer. It's
they're-
fucking
alright,
Lille. You're like,
okay.
Yeah,
sign me,
but-
mate.
You're signed to Bayern Munich. You are not playing. You're playing next to no football at all.
You are playing bench
I'd
warmers.
rather-
You literally just warm the bench. You might get 5 minutes once every 3 games. And Lille offering you the same wages to go play every week in week out for them, you wouldn't go.
Actually, I think that one I would. But
Because
I don't
France
think
is
he's
a good
playing week
place.
in, week out. No, that league's Farmer League.
Yeah, but
Farmer
it's a good place to make a name for yourself, though.
Has he made a name for himself?
No, but that's what I'm saying. He's not very old. He's
Yeah.
only in his
got
24, maybe.
22.
What do you mean?
22,
He
he's
needs
still
to
in
make a
22.
name for himself. Didn't he win like the fucking Golden Boy award?
I won a Golden
You
Boy
don't mean
2016.
shit, mate. If you look back at the Golden Boy winners of the past, there's some invisible names on there.
Mbappe, De Ligt, Rooney, Pato, Messi.
Yeah, you're obviously just naming all the massive ones. There's some,
João
there's some,
Felix.
there's some,
João Felix. Ooh.
there's some on there that have just dwindled, mate.
João
I mean, there
Felix.
probably is. You got a lot of foul talents. Like you got like Nazari, Adam Johnson. He was a fucking talent, that boy. Unfortunately, he was a nonce.
There's been bare players that have been hyped up to be the next big thing. They never remember George McEachran.
Is he the American one?
McEachran from Chelsea.
Josh.
Oh,
Josh
him.
McEachran,
Yeah.
that's it. Sorry, Josh McEachran.
Who's the American
He was meant to be
one?
the next Chelsea's next big thing, and now he just vanished.
The same as
The
Shevchenko.
American
Mate, everyone's
keeper.
Chelsea's next big thing. Let's be fair.
Toby Abraham.
Remember DeAndre Yedlin? Was it Newcastle?
Newcastle,
Yeah.
He was meant to be your next big right back, and he just
Baby.
vanished. They're quite good then.
Oh, he's done goofed.
I've squidged on the floor. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, bang.
Really good, man.
Yedlin,
But,
what a
yeah.
player. He was just pure pace though. He had nothing special about him.
But he's
5'8".
That's what he is now.
he's done okay at Newcastle, I think. I don't think
mean,
he's playing regularly
he
anymore.
What's the issue though? He plays wing back. But again, if you're playing full back, it's like
Alright, but he wasn't the best at crossing or passing. It was just pace. That's all he was.
yeah. Again, it's just like the whole like Marcus Alonso concept again. Anyway,
The only reason we got him was from. It was an American team. But I think we got him in a deal with Clint Dempsey.
Yeah, you might have. Who did you sell Clint Dempsey to? Seattle Sounders?
We sold him to Seattle Sounders, and I think
Yeah.
he was like a come over to us thing.
Was it a Seattle Sounders?
Yep, it was.
I'm not sure he was, man.
No, it
I'm
was.
pretty sure
Yeah, it
Yedlin
was.
came afterwards.
No, Dempsey went to that club.
No, Dempsey went to Seattle Sounders, yeah.
Oh.
I'm saying, wait,
um,
did Yedlin... I don't think Yedlin came from Seattle Sounders. I feel like he was
No.
after
I feel.
I remember
Dempsey left. Like
watching
a year later.
at the World Cup. Then Spurs signed him from that.
There you go, that might have been why. I remember when it was World Cup 2010, we had Joel Campbell was on our
Nope.
books, but he was on loan. He had an absolutely mad one for Costa Rica. So we was like, oh yeah, we'll keep him, put him in the team. And he was fucking bang average.
Yep, Seattle
And we
Sounders.
sold him.
The worst part about this is I've only just noticed he played one game for Spurs.
One game.
Is that
One.
it?
We sent him out on loan
I always
year.
bought
and some to Newcastle.
him when I played on FIFA.
He played 100.
Just for pay, yeah, but FIFA's a totally different concept, mate. Like you can have pace and just be a good player.
No, mate. Pro clubs. What's the mercenaries this year?